Tao Porchon-Lynch was a living legend. At 101 years old, she had done more in her lifetime than most people could ever dream of. As a yoga teacher, ballroom dancer, wine connoisseur, and world traveler, she was an inspiration to everyone who met her. But what was her secret to staying young and fit, even as she approached her 100th birthday? It was a question that had been asked of her countless times, and her answer was always the same: age is just a number. Tao was born in Pondicherry, India in 1918, and grew up in a family of yogis. Her mother was a disciple of Sri Aurobindo, a spiritual leader who believed in the power of the mind and body to transform our lives. From a young age, Tao was drawn to the practice of yoga, and she began to study with her aunt when she was just 8 years old. She quickly fell in love with the physical and mental challenges of the practice, and she knew that it would be a part of her life forever. As she grew older, Tao became more and more passionate about yoga. She began to teach others, sharing her knowledge and enthusiasm with anyone who would listen. In the 1950s, she moved to New York City, where she opened her own yoga studio and became one of the most respected teachers in the city. Her classes were attended by celebrities, politicians, and everyday people who were inspired by her wisdom and grace. But yoga was just one part of Tao's life. She was also an accomplished ballroom dancer, and she began to compete in competitions around the world. Despite her age, she was a fierce competitor, and she won numerous awards and accolades for her skill and grace on the dance floor. Her passion for dancing was contagious, and she inspired countless others to take up the sport. In addition to yoga and dancing, Tao was also a lover of wine. She became a certified wine expert and started her own wine club, which she ran for over 30 years. Her knowledge of wine was extensive, and she was able to identify the subtle flavors and aromas that most people would miss. Her wine club became a gathering place for people from all walks of life, who came to share their love of wine and learn from Tao's expertise. Throughout her life, Tao was a world traveler. She visited every continent on the planet, immersing herself in different cultures and meeting new people wherever she went. Her travels inspired her yoga practice, as she learned new techniques and approaches from teachers around the world. She also continued to dance and drink wine wherever she went, always eager to experience the best that life had to offer.
That's great.
But Tao's life wasn't always easy. She faced challenges and obstacles that would have broken many people. She lost her husband to cancer when she was just 60 years old, and she struggled with financial difficulties for many years. But through it all, she remained positive and optimistic, always looking for the good in every situation.
When you wake up every morning, say, "This is going to be the best day of my life," and it will be.
According to Porchon-Lynch, the first step to harnessing one's optimal energy is learning to breathe properly. I show my students that breathing deeply is not just a physical act but a tuning into the power behind all things which can renew and recycle our bodies. "I'm seldom sick and rarely get tired," she says. "There's too much reliance today on medications. Through the study of yoga, I can heal myself. I don't take any supplements, no vitamins or calcium or anything. I take no medications for any medical conditions. I rarely take even an aspirin. I do, however, believe in regular massages for strained muscles." She has broken a few bones in accidents, which have only temporarily slowed her down. At age 78, a fall necessitated a pin being placed in her leg. This caused her hip to overcompensate and, at age 86, she had the hip replaced. Her orthopedist told her it would be impossible to perform difficult yoga poses again. She proved him wrong. Her photo, doing one of those poses, now hangs in his office. Last year, she broke her wrist. Through exercise, she trained it back into proper position. Once again, she can do poses that support her full weight. As for her diet, "I'm a vegetarian, She says, "I never drink water. I believe it unnecessarily dilutes the nutritional intake of what we eat." She drinks vitamin-rich fresh fruit juices and tea for its antioxidant properties. She consumes small portions, only a grapefruit for breakfast, vegetarian meals, and fresh fruits at bedtime. She dines out frequently. She weighs 102 pounds and is stronger than she appears. On occasion, she corrects her students, male and female, by lifting them into proper yoga positions.
When you wake up in the morning, do like dawn. Dawn doesn't just come up in the sky. It wakes up, first of all, nature. Then it rises and it spreads out throughout the world. And it spreads out through our own bodies. If you can feel that energy as soon as you wake up in the morning and look for the beauty of life, then there's nothing you can't do.
She has the most wonderful, positive spirit, and that just draws me here. It really is magical.
As Tao approached her 100th birthday, she showed no signs of slowing down. She continued to teach yoga, dance, and drink wine, inspiring people of all ages to embrace life and stay active. Her secret to staying young and fit was simple: do what you love, and love what you do. She believed that anyone, at any age, could stay active and healthy if they pursued their passions and stayed connected to the world around them. Tao Porchon-Lynch passed away in 2020, just a few months shy of her 102nd birthday. But her legacy lives on, inspiring people around the world to stay active and passionate about life. Her message is simple, but profound: age is just a number. What do you think about this woman? Feel free to write your opinion in the comments. If you liked this video, then like it, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to be the first to learn about new videos. Thanks for watching. We also advise you to watch our previous videos.